Welcome back to our fifth and final Google workshop, and this is focused on managing moderation in Google Classroom and Google Drive. The first video will be, and this video is on managing internal moderation, and then how that flows on in the second video to manage external moderation by submitting links to NZQA. So one thing that would be really easy, I suppose, to fall into the trap of would be to just have all of the pieces of moderation according to your school's random sample policy, just sitting around in a whole bunch of different classrooms, and that when teachers got together, they were obviously able to share the work, but that wasn't collated and stored in a central location. Even though it seems like that might be a step backward and a step, I guess, towards what was traditionally done in an analog system, I think it's a really important step to actually maintain central kind of repository of moderation material as a form of accountability and also as security and peace of mind. So what we've done at Green Bay High School and what I've done in the technology department is we have a technology shared drive, so just a folder that all technology teachers have access to, and we've got one specific folder that's collating all the moderation. As you can see at this stage, it's only containing my digital technologies moderation. It's got a folder specifically labeled for each course and appended with the moderation on there as well. We've got an example of our moderation cover sheet. That's our internal moderation cover sheet, which looks like this. So we can fill that all out digitally and actually complete that in a Google Doc, including the verification process as well. And so that can be included in all the moderation folders. And then we have our who's doing what and checking up on our moderation practices. So if we had a look into one of my moderation folders, I've been teaching level 3 digital only this year. So I can double click in there. So it's got the 2016. But as you can see, if I went back to say level 1 digital technologies, I've been teaching it now for 4 years. And you can see that we've got the last 4 years worth of moderation and all the standards in each of those. If we have a look at our 03 digital this year, we look at 4 of the internally assessed achievement standards in the moderation, such as our complex digital media or our concepts of digital media. What I've done, this one's only a written assignment, so I've been able to copy and paste, or basically make a copy of each of the students' work. And again, I've labeled it specifically as the moderation copy. And the way I do that is go to the classroom submission, jump into the classroom folder for that particular assignment. Once I've applied our random sample of students, I'm able to select the ones, and of course I'm just selecting at random, right click and make a copy of all of them, and then move those to that central repository for moderation. And then I include the cover sheet as well. What I do for our moderation folder is, unlike everything else we produce at Green Bay, I make sure that anyone with the link can view this, so that I can then apply that link to my external moderation process within QA, and I'll explain that a little bit later. That means that any folder that's created inside of this overarching moderation folder will have that same permission applied. But it is always good to double check. So that's how I manage moderation. It's a great system that maintains that level of security and accountability, but also doesn't take too long to master and set up. Hopefully that's been useful for you and you can get a similar system going in your department. Thanks for watching.